Hi, Brad. Thanks for joining me behind the scenes.
Thank you.
Can you tell me a little bit about the music department?
Yeah, sure. We offer a lot of classes here at Delta. We have classes for guitarists, for pianists, for singers. We have music theory classes, music history classes. We even have a history of rock and roll class, which is always a very popular one. History of jazz, world music, and I already mentioned voice, but we have several different kinds of choir too. So quite a few different offerings. It's really grown over the last few years.
Oh, tell me about that a little bit. How has it grown, and how many students are taking classes now?
Yeah, I think each semester we have somewhere between 400 and 450 students that take our music classes. The fact that we've been able to offer more and more classes to reach out to different likes in the community, I think has helped us to grow. We also have some really great faculty here that are specialists in their own areas. And so with that, I think people are recognizing that, hey, we've got really good classes here. Of course, Delta College is a great place to go to school. We have an open door policy. Anybody that wants to sign up for these classes, they can. So if they're just interested in learning how to sing better, to play piano or guitar, whatever, they can join us at any time.
And are they mostly entry-level sort of courses that I would learn how to play guitar?
Yeah, exactly. Most of them are based on that. They are, for instance, we have a beginning guitar class, and so people can come in with absolutely no experience whatsoever, and we will teach them how to play classical guitar.
And what are some of the fun things and some of the challenges here teaching at Delta in the music department?
Well, speaking for myself, some of the fun things for me are working with people and seeing the progress. You know, it doesn't really matter to me where someone starts out. It's, you know, we're not the kind of school that has an extremely high bar for people to enter the program. You know, there are places like that, different music schools and so on. But we allow anybody to come in, and so that means in our classrooms we have people at quite a variety of levels. Some people have some experience coming in, others are brand new. But for me personally, watching them grow, watching them learn is really exciting, because I just love to see that process when someone is playing and they're maybe struggling for a little while, and then all of a sudden they have that aha moment where they start playing and they realize, wow, this sounds good. And it's really cool to see that, and I personally love that very much. And so for me, that's very exciting. Some of the challenges, I would say, are growing the music department. Even though you would think that it would be easy to just offer new classes and have more people coming in, it takes a little while to develop that. I think people in the community have to get used to us being here and knowing that we have a music program. And so people aren't expecting to come to Delta and seeing a wide variety of classes. And so it's a little bit difficult to fill new classes. And so we have to grow kind of slowly, which is a challenge. I would, of course, like to offer a full music major with, you know, a whole bunch of faculty and all of that, but it takes a while to get new faculty members, new classes and all that added. It's just a long process, unfortunately, but we chip away at the stone. You know, every day we're trying to do something to take a step forward.
Great. And can you tell me a little bit about your background, how long you've been playing guitar?
I started when I was very young, 5 or 6, and it was a hobby. You know, it wasn't something I was really passionate about. I just kind of enjoyed playing a little bit, had some lessons, progressed a little, I suppose. And then as a teenager, I got interested in rock and roll. Like most teenagers, I think everybody wants to be a rock star. And so I started playing not classical guitar, I started playing electric guitar a lot then. And I joined some bands and, you know, did that routine. But then as a college student, I got interested in maybe, I don't know, some of the finer aspects of music, we'll say that. And I heard a guitarist playing classical guitar, and I was just ignited by that. I thought it was the coolest thing. And so I eventually pursued my doctoral studies. I finished a doctorate degree out at the Eastman School in Rochester, New York. Yeah.
And I know that you do performances. Do you have anything coming up?
Yeah, I'm performing regularly, and so in the area I play here sometimes. I've also played at SVSU, CMU, local churches and other kinds of things where I do solo performances. I have a little tour I'm doing in early November, which is in Chicago, Milwaukee, and some other places out of state, and then back for more things in November and December here, and Mount Pleasant and some other places.
Could
So
you play
always busy.
something that you're going to play on your tour?
So play a very beautiful little piece by a Spanish composer. His name is Francisco Targa. This piece is called Lagrima, which means tears or teardrops.
That was very beautiful.
Thank you.
I know I'll never be able to play like that, but can I sit in on one of your classes?
Oh, sure. We would love to have you join us.
Not using the middle finger.
Hi, everybody. Today we have a new student. Leanne is joining our class. Say hi to Leanne, please. She is going to learn how to play guitar along with us today. It's going to be fun. All right, so let's jump back in and play some more things. Let's do this P-I-M-A arpeggio pattern. So we're going to play thumb, index, middle, and ring. P-I-M-A. So at your pace, start slow, build the tempo up. Make it feel like it's very easy. Leanne, I noticed when we were in class that there's a couple things that I wanted to adjust in your playing.
Okay.
Are you okay with doing some
Yep.
of that? All right. Let me show you one thing that really helps when we're playing this first chord, this A minor chord that you have in your hands. When you're playing here, with the first finger here on this string, on this second string,
Okay.
first fret, like so, yeah. And then this one, the second finger we put on the fourth string, second fret. Very good. And then in between them, third finger, just like that, perfect.
Okay.
Now, when we strum that, like this, see if you can hear all 5 of those strings ringing. There, so notice the first string's not
Right.
singing out like the other ones. All right, sometimes when we play with the left hand, if we pull our hand a little bit too far back this way, where you couldn't see the palm of the hand here, like this, your finger will just lightly touch that string,
Okay.
and then it doesn't sing out. So what you need to do is to move your hand up this way just a tiny bit. Very good.
Okay.
Make sure you play on the tips of the fingers,
Okay.
like you're doing.
Okay.
And so if you get the hand up just a little bit, try that again.
I'm still on it a little.
Oh, you're going to get it this time.
Yay.
Beautiful. That was fabulous.
Thank you so much for
Oh,
the help.
Yeah, my pleasure.